Hi, this is Melissa, and I am an instructional strategy specialist with IDE Corp. As we dive into the importance of culturally responsive teaching, you will see that it is a way of teaching that benefits all students. However, for students who have been historically marginalized, you will see how critical it is in achieving educational equity for all. Let's begin by first framing our understanding of culturally responsive teaching and some of its components. When you see or hear the term culturally responsive teaching, what comes to mind? Let's look at a quote from Zaretta Hammond's book, Culturally Responsive Teaching and the Brain. Zaretta Hammond defines culturally responsive teaching as the following. Notice the importance of recognizing students' cultural displays of learning and how they construct meaning, and then using that as a scaffold to effectively process complex information, which is necessary for high-quality learning and retention. This pertains to what one does with information that one encounters in order to understand it, relate it to what one already knows, and store it for easy future retrieval. Furthermore, Zaretta Hammond continues to emphasize that it is the social and emotional connection to the student that is necessary for them to feel safe enough to learn. Culturally responsive teaching has the ability to help students build their brain power. And this is the power that the brain needs in order to process complex information more effectively. Neuroscience tells us that culture plays a big role in this process. Simply put, culturally responsive teaching empowers students by using their cultural reference points in order to build brain capacity for learning. In culturally responsive teaching, relationships are as important as curriculum. Whether learning is taking place in person or remotely, or a mixture of the both, strong positive relationships are the foundation for any social or cognitive endeavor, and we know that strong relationships begin with trust. It is also essential to recognize that parents or caregivers are the first and constant teachers in their child's life. As educators, we must build effective partnerships with families by engaging them in dialogue about their aspirations, hopes, and perspectives on their child. Take a moment to reflect on this quote. What resonates with you? Your confidence in student ability and potential will only make an impact if you hold that as a deep conviction. This will come across in what you say and the opportunities you present to students. Oftentimes, the expectations and values we hold in the classroom are reflective of our own experiences, values, and cultural norms that have been passed down to us. How might your own core values be reflected in the way you speak to students or the rules you use to frame your classroom culture? You will now engage in a series of reflection questions to help you think more deeply about culturally responsive teaching.